I asked you guys on Twitter and Discord to send me more of your Victory Road of Heroes teams. And you guys really delivered. So we're actually going to split this video up because I got sent way too many teams to be able to cover all in one single video. So today we're going to do the Twitter teams, and in another video down the line, we're going to do the Discord teams. So without further ado, let's just hop right in. Let's react to your Inazuma 11 Victory Road of Heroes teams. If you want to make your own team, you can use the link in the description to use the Inazuma 11 Team Builder app. But let's go. Here we are. We are now looking at some teams. The reason why it looks so weird is because this is my image gallery to make sure I can have, like, you see what I mean? Like, this team fits perfectly. But anyway, let's have a look at your Twitter teams. I'm just going to give my general thoughts. If you don't want to be called normie, then, I mean, one, don't be normie, and two, I guess you shouldn't have sent it in, or turn away now. One of the two. Anyway, this is Wolven Platinum. This is our first team of the day. I love the formation here. I think the formation is the best part. I don't know why. There's something about a 4-4-1-1 that really speaks to me. Also, you're playing King and is a can. I'll be honest, I didn't expect that. You're also playing Beluga in defense. This team is based as hell. Victory Road, pretty sick name. Doodle on the bench is kind of based, as is the rest of this team. I actually quite like it. Orion is one of those picks that's so normie that in a team like this, it's kind of being turned back around to not being normie and is suddenly hip again. But I like Sandra. Jody and Reed are two of the best defensive choices I've ever seen. Shinohara, always gotta love to have that Victory Road of Heroes. Haunter is such a cool character. Love seeing people use that. And I like the inclusion of Adriano. And a lot of the, like, big waves players. Pop off. Kawa Uso 11. Max. Hell yes. Everything about Max, yes. The rest of this team, it's pretty fun. I like Nino there. I like Laurel. Ooh, the back three is pretty fun. Overall, I don't really have any complaints. It's a very fun team. Arian here feels a bit more normie, but at least you don't have Mark and bloody Sunny and Jude and like all of those lot. But overall, it's a cool bench. Fun team. The best and coolest team known to man. I will be the judge of that. Hakushu Saku. Oh, we've got a subber. Look out, y'all. We've got a subber. I'm just kidding. Like whatever you like. Hakushu Sakura's Shu. Ami Mimi. Hakuruyu. Kume. Imutu. Jin. Tetsukado. Yuki. And Shun in goal. Based. I think we found someone who is hella based. Yeah, fair enough. This is the best and coolest team known to man. You have Shun in goal. Sakura Goat. Sick-ass team. LOL. Oh, what's up? Laugh out loud. Let's see if I'm laughing out loud at this team. Look, I love the strategy here. The obvious strategy of scoring goals is important. Let's not care if a single striker can get in behind our centre backs easily. Who needs a defensive line? The goalkeeper does need protection. He should do his job. And I love this approach. I love that you've got Yale is in defense with power. I actually adore this back four. Like, really adore this back four. Sol and Nosaka as, like, wing backs is fun. I thought that could go quite funny. Or maybe they're playing as, like, midfielders. I don't know. But I like this team. I think it's a fun one. The formation is a mad one to choose. But you know what? Fair play. That's where the LOL comes in. We've got Kami no Tak 2. Isn't that the name of God's Baton? Whatever. Vitusio, that one. It's another 4-4-1-1 based, as always. Perseus as a cam is a very base decision. Damien. Who the fuck ever uses Damien? That's sick. Spot, humble. Sit down. Be humble. Aphrodite, Xavier, Soundtown, Ricardo. Shifty, Visi, Barati. I like it. Fun team. I'll ignore your bench. That's a lot of things. Fire Phoenix Kai. What's up? This is a fun team. Serrano is a cool choice. Shindo, Max, Ice, Icy, Hazamara. You got a bunch of Dark Emperors players. Bold of you to think they'll be in Victory Road. Bold. I You know what? Fair play. Bold, but fair play. Heaven's Time. This is like a team with a bunch of Zeus players on. Cool. Terry and goal. Hosson, Yale, Hades, Perseus, Aphrodite. A front two with Davy Jones and Demeter is kind of based. Dominico on your bench as well with Talesman and Icarus. Who the fuck's using Icarus ever in their life? That's kind of sick. And fair play for having the Sasnami Unmei as your coach. That's cool. Alpha Delegation. That's a mad name. Anyway, I like the team. Jody and Hidaley on the bench is cool. As is having Droplet, Nino, Zine, Hisoji. Hisoji's sick. Aka, Franklin. Love that back three and the goalie. Yeah, sick team. Really sick team. D. Wait, sorry, no. Smiley face. Smiley face. Kisoji, Yale, Gabby, Goldie. It's a bit normie. But I like it. I like the midfield. Ooh, love the midfield. And I like the Victory Road. You know what? Maybe I was a bit harsh hesitant. You've got even Cinderquack as your goalie. There's some fun stuff here. I like it. It's fun. Net breakers. Ooh, hello. This is a team. RG Bargy in 2023. Zoletta, Forge, Samford, Reddle. Who the fuck is Reddle? Sam, Janice, Nathan. Love it. Who the fuck is Reddle? I have no idea. But I love it. Corvus on the bench. Sick. Lars. I just saw that. Peak. Finale. Oh, so this is like final bosses. Yeah, checks out. And then you've got Keeve just kind of sitting there. Procyon, Keeve. Yeah, it's fun. It's very fun. Love the team. Yeah, it's sick. It's fun. It's a very interesting final boss team. Props for not just going with the boring choices. That's my favorite thing about this team, actually, is they've gone for a final boss theme without going for any of the boring choices. They've still got Endu Haru there, which is sick, because why wouldn't you have Endu Haru in there? He's a new player. He's Mully Mark Evans' son. Like, fair play. I'm going to include my son on the team. I like it. Nepotism. Emerald Tigers. It's a sick team. I mean, it's pretty... I see what you've tried to do here. You've looked at what you're sending this to, which is a TXM reacting to Inazuma 11 teams. You know he's going to call your team normie. You know he is. So what you've done is you've taken all the normie characters and just put the adult versions of them. And so you can say, actually TXM, this team isn't normie because it's adult Jude. And who has ever used adult Jude? And you know what? To that I say, fair fucking play. You win this round. Amor. I feel like I remember in the tweet they said like something about an Australian accent. Good day, matey. Amor. Never mind. Climbstein up front is one of the most base things anyone could do in their life. Shinohara, Bellatrix, Khalil, Delight. It's a fun team. It's a very cute, nice team. I haven't got any issues with it. Bale in defense, I think is such a cool choice. Love Bale in defense. Circulus on the bench, I think is also sick. Love it. Sick team. Dora Delight's an interesting choice. I don't know why, just the Inazuma 11 2 where you just got to follow around like 15 times. No, never again. But I like it. Oshawott 16. What's up, Oshawott 16? How you doing? I'm assuming it's your name in Oshawott, and you haven't just made 16 like teams where you can't think of a single different name. So you just keep naming it Oshawott, but it just keeps going up. Oshawott 1, Oshawott 2. I actually used to do that when I played Pokemon. I used to name my starter something. I don't even remember what it was. Maybe it was something stupid. I feel like it was either something really cool like Blaze, or it was like Tim, and it was like Tim 1, Tim 2, Tim 3. And it was every starter in a Pokemon game when I was 7. I don't know why. Anyway, Lucian, Xavier, Shinohara, Plink, Janice, Valentine, Archer, Yale, Aitor, Aka, King. It's a standard team. Like, it is... You are definitely leaning in the normie territory, but you're only dipping your toes in. You know what I mean? Like, you haven't got any wild choice, except for maybe Plink, I don't know. But you're dipping your toes into normie. But then you're, like, reacting to the cold and, like, coming out straight out. Because your picks are, like... leaning in the normie direction, but they're still pretty cool picks. Like that back four, you've literally systematically crafted every single choice just in order to please me, which I appreciate. Thanks for that. But yeah, no, I like it. This team doesn't have a name. I guess they're too cool. Snow, Bylong, Daystar, Mantis, Skiplosion, which is, by the way, the greatest name ever invented. Horse Jr., Hald, Hold, I guess makes more sense than Hald. I just keep thinking of Haaland. Haaland. Terry, Bluet, Inwater, Mason, Kisoji on your bench, Rozu on your bench. I like it. It's fun. It's a fun one. Axel. Right, so whoever sent this in, I don't know. In moments like this where I feel bad, like what am I meant to do? Allow me to sit you down. Let's talk about a word. Normie. Basic. I'm so sorry. I imagine you probably like send this to me saying, TXM, I know I'm normie, but I can't see that. So normie it is. They ain't much, but they have heart. It's a Greg's Pasty, Boris Johnson, Gus Martin, and Sakurazaki in goal. Don't know why. That's the thing here that annoys me the most. Now, it's a team. Rishi Sunak's on your bench, as is Grimsby Town FC. And you've got I used to have that TV remote. That's a memory. Holy shit, that's a memory. South Yorkshire. Sick. Victory deservers. We've got Axel, Talisman, Nathan, Jude, Athena, Stonewall Jack. Specifically the Aries Jack. Khalil, Thiago, Martin, King. It's a fun team. It's alright. It's pretty okay. It's like you get a C for this team. Like you've got I guess an interesting pick maybe in Athena. It's really the only one though. Aside from that though, like I don't know, you get a C. Chaos. Oh, this is fucking hell. If I was saying earlier about someone prioritizing scoring goals over any kind of defense, fucking hell, Chaos over here. I see their strategy is let's just score more than the opponents. The classic approach. Love it. Alpha, Beta, Shu, Scene, Atsuya, Midorokawa, Aphrodite, Kusaka, Fubuki, Ryuka, Zaki, Shinsuke. Bold move to have JP in goal. But aside from that, I mean, it's a fun team. I just love the fact that you obviously hate the idea of defending. That's kind of based. Alternate Lights. That feels like a name that's had some time put into it. What is Sunny? Okay, again. Guys, let's sit down for a second. You know defenders do exist. Like, you're aware of them. It's a concept. You have another fucking defender on your team as well. Kisoji. And yet Kisoji is sitting right there in your fucking midfield pivot. What is this? Instead, your defenders, three of your back four are Sonny, Stonewall, and Samford, none of whom are a defender. And then you've got Nathan in there, who is often considered to not be a fucking defender. Bold. Bold alternate lights. Bold, but I love it. Bazinga. Okay, you have Spot, Darren, Meenan, Pants, Roof, Kine, Shark, Bellatrix, Cheney, Patty, Climstein. Fun. This is a cool team. This is a very... Island 2 on your fucking bench. Island 2, the long-awaited sequel to the Michael Bay movie, The Island. Love it. Sick team. I actually really like this team, though. Patty up front is based. Patty and Climstein, based. Ultimate 11 with Neil Turner. That front three is interesting. Chameleon? Sure, I like it. It's a fun team. Neil Turner? Artemis? Artemis is sick. Naval, Goldie, Rome, Dusk. Sebastian Forthright? A-star. Team name? Love it. Perseus, Gazelle, Tezcat, Bellatrix, Aphrodite, Quagmire, Gigity, Aitor, Whittaker, Gabby, Horsen, King. It's fun. It's a fun team. Again, you get your toes wet, appreciate it. Fun team. Bit more wet. You know, you haven't got your toes as wet as that other person before. Rather, you're like dangling above slightly. You're one fucking what's like a normie but not quite normie pick. You're like a Kira Hirito away from dipping your toes in. But I like it. VH team, otherwise known as the Victory what team? VH team? I was going to try and say like, oh, it's Victory Road, but no, that's VR. VH. Who fucking knows? Right, this is a dip in your toes in team. Saturn, Yale, Nathan, Gap. That is a back four. That back four, your toes are soaking. They are so wet. you're not like, your like knees aren't wet yet, but your toes, your like heels, wet. Laurel, Janice, Aphrodite, Neo. Again, right, so okay, let's say that back four, you've dipped your toes in. This midfield, dipping your heels in. Heath, oh, you're crouching, Perseus. So, it's a pretty legs wet kind of team. This is also VH team, but this is VH team, I guess, take 2. And you've amended for your sins, and it's a lot cooler of a team. Though you do have Xavier up front, which I think is a sin punishable by crime. Punishable by who knows. Master is a sick choice, as is Clea, Lou, Archer, Aka. That entire back four I think is sick. Bellatrix, yeah, sick team. Project Z, and you've got a custom fucking thing here. Colors. Heath, Shinohara, Xavier, Perseus, Aiden, sure. Okay, you kind of ruined all this by now having a toes wet kind of team. Sick. Your bench is more interesting than your team. This would be my take. Oh, I feel so mean. Would be my take. Cobalt, Armada. Hello. Hello, phones. Hello, phone camera. No, I like to imagine they've taken this with like a fucking camcorder. King, Franklin, Clea, Pants, Soundtown, Dracul, Bellatrix, Buddy, Gale, Malice, Volpine, Max on the bench. Holy shit, brilliant team. No, this is a fun team. This is a very fun team. Some very fun picks here. Dracul in the midfield. I guess he is a midfielder, so it would make sense to put him in the midfield. Malice is a fun pick. Buddy, but specifically that version of Buddy is a really fun pick. Soundtown, Pants, love it. New Gods and Aliens. This is a combination of Alias and Zeus, I guess, and Galaxy Aliens. It's fun. It's like some of the most obvious choices from that, except Bellatrix. Oh, she's on the bench. You put Hermes, I guess, to try and like balance it. See, I maybe would have chosen some Mount Olympus players to try and help balance things out. Because I'll be honest, Ares and Hermes have no reason to be in this team, it feels like, compared to some of the other players here. But I like it. And that is it. That is the last team. Yeah, fuck, the arrow key has stopped working. So, that is all the Twitter teams. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll be back with Discord teams very shortly. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. And follow my Twitter if you want to stay tuned for more videos like this and you want to be a part of them. Have a good one. Peace out.